today. I'm gonna make one of these bad boys called a stash tray. It's just a ashtray form with a little stash jar on it. I'm gonna use I got this 3-pound chunk. Make a bigger one. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So these are kind of like a fun little thing. Seem to be pretty popular. So on this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the bottom a little thicker, and then I'm going to put a hole with like a little recessed area for just a little poker, like a ball poker. So do that. Let's get started. This is 3 pounds of porcelain. So you're going to open it into a platter, and then we're going to leave a big chunk in the middle so we can make a closed form, and then we'll make it like a chopstick jar in the middle. And I'll show you what that looks like. It's a really easy way to incorporate a lid into a form that fits perfectly. So I'm just going to center up here. Press it down into a platter. We're going to leave a lump in the middle. And then I'm leaving it thick enough for that bowl poker to slide underneath. So just opening it up, bringing it out. About good right there as far as width. Maybe just slightly long or slightly wider. You can probably hear it's raining right now really hard here. My camera's outside underneath a big piece of plastic. So, okay, we got this general shape here. I'm just gonna compress the bottom pretty good. These tend to crack either along this outer edge or right where the jar and stuff is when they're drying. So, just give them a nice compression on the bottom. Make sure that it's slippery when you do that. Get some water in there or something, because if this is dry and you're trying to compress the bottom, it's going to start chattering on you, so you don't want that. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to leave this outer edge kind of unfinished. We're going to work on the middle. So we've got this chunk of clay here. I'm going to just open it like it's the only clay on here. I'm going to open this a little bit further than the rest of it, so it's a little bit deeper recessed. Tighten it out a bit down at the bottom. Alright. Compress that inner spot just with your fingers. Just not enough room to get a tool in here, so from the outside into the middle. Alright, now we'll pull this into a cylinder. That. One more pull, it's a little thick on the bottom. Alright, now I'm going to take the slip out of the inside. This is important here before we close it up. You don't want a big puddle in there, because you won't be able to address it afterwards. So now we're going to close this top end completely. It's going to be closed form. I'm not making it pretty on the outside yet because once it's closed, it's a lot easier to put pressure on it. So just continue collaring it in at the top until we've got it all closed up. Okay, just about there. Just going to do one more maneuver here. I'm going to turn that into a little knob. So just closing it up now. There we go. Now that it's totally closed, it's not going to deform really easily, so grab my metal ribbon here. I'm just going to give this a little bit of shape. You need to have some steady pressure. Since it's full of air, it's kind of like a balloon, so if you are uneven on your pressure, it's going to start deforming weirdly, so you might see that because I'm not very good at this. There we go. Just applying some downward pressure to flatten out the lid a bit. And we'll go back on the side and straighten it out. Okay, there's that. And then to put the lid on it, to make the lid, you just take any sort of tool with a flat back on it. I'm just going to use this X-Acto knife. The back of it's nice and flat. And you want to put your gallery on a flat part so that when you cut it off later and put it back together, it's going to seat precisely into that. So I'm actually going to, this is not quite true on the side, so I'm just going to try to true it up a bit. There we go. Now you get your little tool wet here, and you put the keyway in, and you want to go at least as far as the depth of the wall. There we go. So I think that'll work just fine. Now we can work on the rest of it. So I'm just going to use a sponge here to touch up the bottom. And I'll do the outer rim. I'm just pulling this up into kind of a thick wall here. Just a little thinner. Now I'm going to take off the buttress with my triangular trim tool here. We're going to hit it with this and make it nice and smooth. Love my metal rib. It's my favorite rib. Now we're going to take our sponge and just hit that rim, and I'm going to pull it out just slightly. Something a bit like that. Now for the little notches for your cigarettes or whatever, I do those when it's a little bit harder, leather hard, and also when it's leather hard, I'm going to drill a keyway for that poker to slide underneath. So yeah, that's a stash tray, and nice little form, you know, sell to your head shops or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching.